All right, so welcome back. So today we're here with Diane Roberts. Diane, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Joseph and Diane, they own Joseph C. Roberts Land Surveying. And today we're going to talk about lot surveys. So Diane, if you would, please let us know what is a lot survey and why would one consider a lot survey?
Okay, well, the two most common surveys that people get done are boundary surveys or full surveys. And, basically what that is measuring your land. A boundary survey would just measure the land, the outer perimeter of the land, and the full survey would be the boundary, the perimeter, as well as all the improvements that have been made to the raw land, like the house, the driveway, the walkways, the patios, the sheds, the decks.
Okay. And when you're buying a home and most people get a lot survey, what are the issues that come up that you see during that process?
Well, unfortunately, we see a lot of issues. First of all, a land survey will reveal any encroachments. Many times we find that neighbors have driveways, fences, sheds, decks over on our client's property, and that can affect the ability to get title insurance.
Definitely.
It will also show easements. Many times there are storm drain easements or sanitary sewer easements or other, utility easements, ingress, egress easements that the client doesn't even know about.
Right, and when that happens, what does the client do?
Many times we're finding right now that the title insurance companies are not wanting to cover some of these claims because clients didn't have a survey done in the time they purchased the property. But sometimes we find, for example, that there's an overlap in two deed descriptions where my deed says I own a portion of this property and your deed says you own a portion of it. So that's a huge issue that you would want your title insurance to help with. And again, a lot of title insurance companies are not covering these claims because surveys weren't done and on file at the time the property was purchased.
Well, I can just imagine how much of an issue that would be if I'm trying to buy the biggest investment of my life, and now there's an issue with an easement, a fence, a sewer. With lot surveys, they're so valuable because they discover all of that. Now, if I say, you know what, I'm not paying for a lot survey. If I'm not paying for a lot survey, what type of risks and liability do I open myself up as a future homeowner?
Well, like I said, Andy, you could incur a lot of extra costs in trying to get some of these encroachments resolved. It's very costly to move sheds and fences. Many times, clients are recovering the cost of rectifying these encroachments plus the cost of the survey because they're going back and renegotiating the deal or they're getting compensated, from the title insurance company. Another huge risk is we just did a survey and we found that the house was way outside the setbacks.
Oh no.
So over like half of that house, they could have forced them to tear that house down. So there's huge risks to not having a survey done. It also helps limit the liability from the realtor's standpoint and other people that are involved in the transaction. And like I said, most people are recovering not only the cost to rectify the issue, but in addition, the cost of the survey.
Diane, you bring up a great point. If I've got a homeowner, and most realtors, if they have a homeowner that says, I don't want a lot survey, I don't want a home inspection, we'll have you sign a piece of paper that says, I'm not going to have one. So if issues come up down the road, we're not liable, and the homeowner knows what they're getting into. So
exactly, Andy. And unfortunately, with these quick due diligence dates, it's hard to get a surveyor there. But we usually only book out about, say, a week or so at a time. And highly recommend. We just had someone who delayed their due diligence date, delayed their closing in order to get the survey done, and found out that there were encroachments, that their house was outside of the setback, which could also affect their ability to get title insurance. So it's well worth it.
That's a great benefit of your company. Most survey companies are about a month out. I'm not joking. So that makes it really hard for a purchaser to get that lot survey done during the due diligence period. Because as you know, due diligence is about 20 to 25 days typically, sometimes less, sometimes more. But if the surveyor is a month out or even more, that means you can't get that survey in, and then after you've lost that due diligence period, they come back, hey, the neighbor's fence is 5 feet on my property, even 2 feet on my property. Every inch matters when you're buying Charlotte real estate right now. That's an issue that could, possibly delay closing or even crush the deal. So, advance notice for your company 1 to 2 weeks.
Yes, usually, like I said, 1 to 2 weeks, we'll be able to get out there and get you some results. Certainly within 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay, that's fantastic. And let's say a family is going through that process. We got them pre-approved. They're looking at Charlotte homes. How does one get in touch with you? The easiest way, and anything else you'd like us to know?
Well, the easiest way, Andy, is to call my office number, 980-420-6948. We do have a website, josephcrobertslandsurveying.com, where you can fill out a request online, or you can email me at jrobertspls8@gmail.com.
Outstanding. And you've been a company in Charlotte, a small business in Charlotte for 4 years?
Almost 4 years, yes.
Outstanding. Diane, thank you. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.